Hey guys, Shannon here. Welcome back to another Fitspo Friday. Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you how I can guarantee that you're going to crush your goals. Hey guys, Shannon here. So if you watched last week's video, it got pretty intense and I was pretty passionate, but hopefully you took it to heart and you did track your food, you did find out your numbers, and you now know where you are and you have an idea of where you want to go. So let's talk about what to do about it so you can crush it. I'm going to be going over 10 things that if you do or have are guaranteed to deliver results, you will crush your goals and you will feel like a boss. So getting right to it, you guys. First step one, pick one goal and only one goal. I don't care what it is, only one, not two. If you want to drink more water or get more sleep or wake up earlier, start cooking more, whatever, just pick one. Crush that one, and then you can pick another one, but not till after you crush the first one. So step two is make it easy. And it may sound a little counterintuitive, right? Because if it's a goal that you've had and you've not achieved it before, that means it's hard, right? Not really, because we tend as humans, myself included, to sabotage ourselves by overcomplicating things, which is probably why we've been unable to achieve those goals. So keep in mind that when you're building a new habit or towards a new goal, you're also breaking an old one. So how long it takes is how long it takes. Just keep going, but make it simple. So if it's to join a gym and start exercising, just go to the gym. For the love of God, don't say, I'm gonna go warm up with cardio and then I'm gonna do weights and then I'm gonna stretch, and the whole ordeal is overwhelming. You're at the gym for an hour and a half, and before you know it, you're gonna stay under those covers. I've totally been there. And if there's one thing that I learned with this 75 hard, where I'm forcing myself to work out every day, is it doesn't have to be a crushing killer workout, a super sweaty sweat session in order to be beneficial. So if it's to start running, just lace up your shoes and get the hell outside, or on a treadmill if you like the treadmill. But it doesn't matter how far or how long. If it's only 5 minutes, just do it. You're starting to, develop those new neural pathways in your brain just by starting to commit, even if it's only a small step. If you say you want to get up earlier, don't say I'm going to get up and journal and meditate and do yoga. Just get up earlier. I don't care if you just sit there drinking your coffee. Done is better than perfect. And perfectionism will only kill your habit building potential. Okay? So pick one goal, keep it simple, make it easy. And step three, you must do it every day. Pick a goal you do daily. Note I said to make it easy, but you also must do it every damn day. We are what we repeatedly do, right? So if you, again, want to rewire your brain and build those new neural pathways, you must reduce the variability by choosing something that you will do every single day. Reminds me of this story, Jerry Seinfeld. He had a New Year's resolution that he was going to write one joke every single day. Not a joke every other day, not 3 jokes a week, one joke every single day. So he got a calendar, put it up on his wall. Every day he wrote a joke, he'd put a big X through that calendar, a big red X. And so when he was doing this, he started to building streaks, which is super motivating, right? You don't want to break a streak. So start building streaks. Keep building your streaks, knowing you might miss a day, but whatever you do not miss 2. Do not miss 2 days. This is massively more destructive to the progress that you've already built upon by missing 2 days. Okay, so step 4, be prepared. Goes without saying, but I will. Fail to prepare, plan to fail. So lay out your gym clothes the night before. Prep and chop vegetables to make throwing together healthy lunches quick and easy. Set an alarm the night before that tells you when to cut your screen time so you'll be able to fall asleep easier and get up at that new earlier time. And also remove any triggers you possibly can. Toss the junk food, cancel your Netflix subscription, don't have alcohol in the house if you don't want to drink during the week. Whatever you have in your life that sabotages your goals, just get rid of it. If you're not sure what to do about kids, I don't have an idea for you. So they are goal sabotagers, but if I can do it, anybody can. So in any event, let's go to number 5. Start the habits that will help you achieve your goals in the mornings. So you want to pick something, start your habits towards achieving those goals first thing when you get out of bed. This is when our willpower is the highest. So use that willpower wisely, because your willpower is also finite. It is not an endless supply, and at the end of the day, you're much, let's call it the afternoon slump for a reason. So start when it's most plentiful, and knowing there are ways to increase your willpower. If you get adequate sleep, if you are fueling your body nutritiously, if you are moving every day, even if that's, to walk down to the coffee shop at 3 p.m., at least you're moving. Meditating and taking deep breaths, really helps with your willpower. I like to say to people to have bright lines, like clear, bright lines. These are the rules surrounding your goals. Like for my 75 hard, I'm not eating on a diet plan, but I'm not eating fried foods, processed foods. I've got certain rules, very bright lines. The next step, be kind with yourself. Give yourself compassion. Shaming yourself is the best way to sabotage any new habit you're trying to build. Certainly be honest, if you're doing the work and what's working, what's not, but do it with a level of kindness for yourself. You're not perfect. You're going to screw up. We all screw up. But just get on with it and get over it. Also dispel that whole myth, drives me crazy, that a habit takes 21 days to build. That's bullshit. It depends on the difficulty of the habit and also the person. Again, I'll say it. A habit takes as long to build as long as it takes. So step number 7, reward your progress. So I like to tell people to build specific if-then scenarios where implementing your intentions leads to results. So if I get to the gym 7 days this week, then I will, boom. It doesn't have to be something that involves money either. It can be experiences, but choose something that really motivates you. And food is not a motivation. Do not crush your goals by saying, if I go to the gym, I'm gonna, go get a shake at Sonic. Non-food. I like to say non-food. Number 8, have your clear why. Okay, so what is your meaning behind your resolve to build this habit? It seems like a big, broad, and sort of a loaded question, and everyone's talking about find your why. But think about it this way. So what benefits will you experience from this when you achieve this goal? How will achieving this goal change your life? Think of yourself in just any regular day. You've achieved the goal. Like, what will your life look like on any typical day in the long run? How will you interact with people differently once you've achieved this goal? Get that vision in your head. How will you be as a mother, a father, a spouse, a colleague, a friend, a child, a husband or a daughter, son? And how will you more fully actualize your potential once you've achieved that goal? Because your potential is limitless. We are the only ones that limit our own potential, right? Okay, number 9, choose a habit. This one's huge. Choose a habit you can track and measure. We have so many devices that can track our movement, sleep, food, you name it. I have things that track things that I don't even know they're tracking. Cole Helberg told me about, things on my phone that was tracking things I didn't even know. Track it daily, check in with yourself weekly. I'm also going to caution here on to all you perfectionists, hey, we should start a club. Remember, it's not an all or nothing mentality that leads to reaching our goals and building new habits. We will fail, you will fail, you will have setbacks. It's okay. But this is where you can use tracking to get yourself back on track. See what I did there? Lastly, have accountability. If you tell a friend, a coworker, a family member, the goal that you want to achieve, and there has to be somebody that's going to call you on your bullshit too, right? It allows you to outsource that self-awareness. You give people permission to call you out if you're not following through with what you said you would do. So it definitely has to be someone that is going to be comfortable saying, hey, you're not in alignment with what you said you were going to do. I heard this quote on a podcast, Todd and I did. People with great intentions make promises. People with great character keep them. Have great character by keeping promises to yourself, and find an accountability buddy. But you must be willing to do the work. Nobody wants to be someone's accountability buddy when they don't do the work. They fail to do what they said they were going to do, and then they're full of excuses. Nobody wants to be an accountability buddy with that guy or girl, so don't be that guy or girl. And if you can, hire a coach. They are paid to call you out on your stuff, and if you are financially invested in someone calling you out on your stuff, you are going to achieve that goal so much faster. And you'd be surprised at the level of achievement people have when you're paying for that access to for someone to help you with that. And a coach isn't going to tell you what to do. They're not going to say, okay, so if you want to lose 10 pounds, then you need to eat this, work out like this, whatnot. They're going to coach you. So you find out what works for you. You don't like to run, you don't like to do this. What works for you? We're all different. It's called bio-individuality. And so the food that I like to eat and that works with my body and my digestion and that fuels me and gives me energy is not the same food that works for any of you. And the workouts that I do are not going to work the same for any of you. You have to come up with something, find what you like to fuel yourself with, what you like to, how you like to move your body and exercise. And it has to be specific to your goals and to your body. So, those are those 10. Shoot me a message if you guys have any questions. Next week, I'm actually going to dive a little deeper into why it's so important to have a clear why, and how having the wrong why can actually derail you from meeting your goals. So until then, be disciplined and have a blessed day.